Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3 Scandinavia. In the last episode, we were able to take a county, one of our de jure counties, from Denmark because they were involved in several wars and severely weakened, so we took the opportunity to grab it. We got involved in a war with Sweden. Well, we got involved in a war that Sweden was fighting as one of Sweden's allies. But they were pretty outmatched, so we decided to basically just take our ball and go home, which is what we did. Just disbanded our army and let Sweden, deal with it. Which is, fine. They are an ally of convenience, but we are going to need to fight them at some point because they hold territory that I want. So we'll see how that ends up going. It'll probably have to be until after their current ruler dies, which is fine. We're going to be, hopefully, with this ruler for quite some time. We do have ourselves an heir, a daughter, which works. So, actually, do I have any other options for concubines? This is not farming. So, things are looking pretty good. Our army is nice and healthy. I could use a little bit more prestige, but we are moving down the majesty lifestyle tree here. So that'll eventually solve itself. Or I can go raiding, because when you go raiding, that gets you some prestige. Or, because we're Norse, or we have, the Norse religion, we have human sacrifice, so we could go into our prison and just start killing people. No, that gives me piety, not prestige. Sorry. Still something I could do. Let's see. I don't necessarily want guests to lose opinion of me. So you know what? I'll just go ahead and get some hooks here. But you've been in prison for 8 years. I'll get 20 dread. I'll get 100 piety. I'll lose some stress because I'm sadistic. And because her faith is considered evil by mine, I can execute her without being considered a tyrant. Perfect. Can you pay your way out? No. This is another guest, so I'll go ahead and let you go. You're lowborn, so you're not going to cause me any trouble, I don't think. You might be a problem. You can't pay. Guests will lose opinion of me, so I'll go ahead and pass on that. You can't pay. Neither can you. He'll be killed by me, and he'll lose opinion of me. Who cares? Done. Alright. Alright. There's the people I released. This guy, I don't like the fact that he is as large as he is. But that situation could resolve itself if he were to die. It'll take me 8 years to complete the scheme. What? Why? How? There is never a quiet moment. My daughter and heir, Saga, is so full of questions. I do my best to encourage her curiosity, but sometimes I cannot help but get exhausted by the constant stream of thoughts and queries. Alright, she gains the trait Curious. You know what? I'll start that scheme. I'll get you supporting the scheme. So that's going to take actually a lot less time now. Good. You can be convinced. I can bribe you for 22 gold? Yeah, sure. I can bring in one more person. Is there anybody that I can use a hook on? Hold on. No. How much do you want? 75 gold. 37 gold. That's better. I'll take that. Ah, you are inviting me to a feast. Sure. It'll be my pleasure. The feast is dwindling down, and I find myself deep in conversation with my charming acquaintance, High Chiefess Ursa. She inquires about my opinion on the blessings of family, a subject she is deeply interested in herself. The subject that fascinates me as well. Sure. I mean, we are taking the family-focused lifestyle, so sure. It's such a joy to see my friend High Chiefess Ursa. Once again, we meet, we eat, drink, and sing together as if no time has passed since we parted last. We could have been dining in a barn, and this would have still been one of the greatest feasts I have ever been to. We gain a reinvigorating friendship. We get a health boost for 5 years. Opinion boost, and we lose some stress, which we don't have any stress, so we're fine. I'm trying to sway my queen. What a feast! I will remember the days spent in Jarl Ulfr's halls for a long time to come. Now it is time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine and once more resume my duties as a lord of the realm. Yeah, we get a small opinion boost with him. For a little bit. I still need to kill him though. Now, what are you doing? Alright, he wants to invite me to a feast. Sure. Speaking of things I can do, can I do anything here? No, I can't do any of that because... Ah. The queen is pregnant. Excellent. I can declare 17 different wars. Alright, murder. Secret tunnel. My agent approaches me in Gjerther? Something like that. I found old architectural papers of the Jarl's castle. Alright. We gained some progress there. I can lawfully imprison you. But I think I've declined to do that. He's fighting against somebody. My agents have scheduled a journey for Jarl Ulfr, which will take them through dark woods. All that is missing is the band of thugs that will tragically slay them in a highway robbery gone wrong. I can already imagine blood seeping into the dark soil. 95% chance of success, 95% chance it remains secret. Go for it. And thanks to my brilliant plan and my hired thugs, Jarl Ulfr is finally dead. As the travel party stopped to camp for the evening, bandits poured out from among the trees, calling for blood and gold. The soldiers fought back, but thankfully it was not enough. Jarl Ulfr was tragically slain in the melee. The bandits now hunted by all, and no one even suspects my involvement. We lose stress because we're sadistic, and the scheme is done. And his realm has broken up a little bit. This piece broke off. As now my direct vassal, so that kind of cuts him down to size a little bit. So that's good. Very good. Learn to love Confederate Partition. Alright, my wife has given birth to a son. Arnie. Sure. Do I have a court physician? I do have a court physician. And I'm having a hard time swaying the queen. I don't even know why I am trying to sway the queen. Social manipulation. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's thought, but my vassal, Jarl Tolier, has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. He is testing my limits. Let's see. A subtle threat of violence will put an end to this. Didn't work. Oh well. We need a new steward. Alright, we'll assign a new steward. Ah yes, and we got a lot of construction going on here. I need prestige. Which means I probably need to raid. Or I need to go on a hunt. Do it. And let's also raid. Alright, as we ride deep into the chiefdom of Filki, the ground grows wetter and the air grows heavier. Suddenly, from out of the greenery surrounding us, a giant of a man appears, hulking in layer upon layer of dirty clothing. Explain yourself, he shouts. What are you doing in my marshland? Your marshland, is it? Then show us around. We gain a local guide for 10 years, and we gain 500 stewardship lifestyle experience. Stewardship. Let's talk this through. That's not going to work very well. Here's something to hunt, finally. What's this? Popular opinion down. What does the local guide give us? Prowess +2. And 500 stewardship and lifestyle experience? I'll take it. Sure, we'll get a tour. To make my wife, Queen Kai, more susceptible to my attempts at approaching her, I can include a compliment in my next missive to her court, which is my court. I'll mention her loyalty and sense of honor. Sure. Alright, hunt is drawing to an end. We gain 150 prestige. Nice. Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy for me. I cannot help but think we might both benefit from increased communication. I mean, yeah. Oh well, I can go ahead and cancel that. We don't need to do that anymore. And my troops. Where are we gonna go? I think we're gonna go raid England. Alright, what do we got? Ooh. Some very, very juicy raiding targets here. It looks like they are in a war. They are. Attacking King Rykar of Bavaria and the West Frankian claim on the Kingdom of Italy. Really? You're gonna pay me 50 gold. Sure. You're going to bring in 1,200 troops of poor quality to fight my 4,500 troops of elite quality. Good luck with that. Alright, as I walk outside, I'm greeted by the sight of my steward, Jarl Tolero, crouching beside my cat Shadow. Alright, he likes my cat. Very good. Yeah, that was a bad decision. We need a commander, by the way. That'll do. Greetings, King Haraldur of Norway. I have heard good things about you, and I am interested in sharing written conversation. I hope this letter finds you willing, for I am awaiting your swift reply. Sultan Yokhana ibn Muhammad of Valencia. Politely decline. Frame the Sultan's letter in my hall. I get 150 prestige. I'll take the prestige, I guess. A merchant has sent me samples of seeds. Plants, she claims, are good for health and mind. I must admit I have little experience in nurturing plants. But how hard could it be? Let's see. 18% chance I get Herbalist. 58% chance I get Seeker of Knowledge. 22% chance nothing happens. Or I could sell them for some cash. I don't need the cash. So let's see if we can get the Herbalist trait here. Seeker of Knowledge. I'll take it. Monthly prestige per dread plus 1%. I'll take it. He keeps wanting to fight me. I am running low on supplies, so I might need to just grab what I can and go. Let's go hit one more barony here. We can hit the bishop too. The bishopric. There. Nulder Sultan is interested in sharing a written conversation. I can gain more prestige. Sure. Alright, time to go home. Let's get some more construction going. Your old Tolier doesn't like my cat. I'll give him some cash. My troops just got home with the loot. Alright. That was a successful raid. What is this? The West Geatish conquest of the lordship of... What? I hold some territory in Wales? This is news to me. Or at least one of my vassals does, anyway. There are two different entities trying to take that one. All right. Well, I can't call him to war because it's his vassals that are fighting me. But I can call Livonia to war. Few champions. Oh, I do have few champions. Well, I'll just have to invite everybody I can. I can call them to that war as well. I know where you're going. It's where every army that tries to siege me goes. Ooh, stack wipe. Alright. Let's go deal with this other army. Sweet smiles and little lies. Just like other children my age, my son and heir Arnie sometimes lies and tests boundaries. However, he often avoids suspicion with his sweet demeanor, and people always forgive him when he does get caught, wondering just how much he gets away with. He gets the trait charming. Okay. Well. How old are you? You're 7. You're taking a diplomacy education. You're 3. Charming is going to be good for intrigue. That might be what we do there. Alright. They're going to siege that back. I need a new chancellor. And yes, I know I have champions that are my council members, but I don't really have a choice at this point. Oh, is my wife pregnant? She is. Okay. Alright. My cat's killing the rats. Good. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to bring my troops and siege down Västergötland's capital. Oop. Oh, that one's over. Your vassal, your old Cecilia, has insulted me gravely. She had the audacity to name me a spineless spawn of a hell in front of my court. I demand satisfaction for this slight. Oh, maybe you are a spineless spawn of hell. Who are you, by the way? Do I care? I send you 20 gold and 75 prestige. Sure. Oh, there you are. Crush his army first? His army can't do anything. So no, I'll leave his army there. I'll let Livonia deal with him. Oh, nice. As the door to the birthing chamber opens, I am not greeted by smiling midwives and a crying babe, but instead Queen Kai's heart-wrenching wails. I'm so sorry, my lord. The midwife does not look me in the eye. In her arms is a tiny, covered bundle. Your daughter, she is in Valhalla now. Well, my daughter was stillborn. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, and this war's over. There we go. Expand the army. Alright, well, that was successful. And we got our holdings improving. So that's good. Alright, but I think we're at the end of the episode here. Just kind of waiting for our ally here to die, and then see what happens to his kingdom. Oh, actually, there is one thing that I wanted to do once I had the prestige, and I'm going to do it before I forget. I am going to go ahead and adopt the elective succession type. For my top. And I'm going to nominate my son. There we go. So what this should actually allow me to do is hold multiple kingdoms with elective succession, and I shouldn't lose them via partition, I think. Which means I can continue to start expanding into the empire of Scandinavia. Denmark, I think, might be my first target. Yeah. They are losing a war. They're incredibly weak. They have no allies. It would be the perfect time to rip off a chunk of their territory. Alright, but that'll be for next episode. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.